everything's fine. We have fun. Niggas all one game. We 21 games wasn't. That didn't count. Anyway, Bruce came out there. It's 9 foot goal, so he was, reliving his high school days. Anyway, it was lovely. It was lovely out there. But during the week, school started. So that was fun. That was an experience. Went to the zoo on She Street. Seeing the animals kind of depressing. The zoo. That was depressing. They just chilling and they was just lounging. It's not a show. They just like really depressed, which made me depressed. Yeah, kind of. So I'm never going back to the zoo. I'll see them again when we're in the lane hour. But yeah, it was fun. It was joyful. Kind of touching on what everybody said about focus. Back refocusing on what's important. I sure today kind of put it in perspective. You take care of God's business, you'll take care of yours. Okay. So now that's where my head is at. So that
Hallelujah.
Yes, double confirmation. Don't go to the zoo in Virginia. I don't know about anywhere else, but Virginia zoo, those animals look very, very, very sad. And so, my children one time. Okay. All right, so it would be all zoos. They in captivity, right? Right. They had you in zoos too. Don't forget that.
Cain. Hallelujah.
It's a cage. It's a cage in the zoo, right? It's open. So it was like, did an animal get out? But like on the little thing, it said dangerous human beings. Homo sapiens on the sign. So it was like they let the animals out of the cage in the zoo.
Right. So it's like a joke.
Yeah, Cain.
I didn't take it as a joke because we were in cages. Anyway, I didn't get to see my mom.
So did everybody read the rest of the portion? I see that's a yes. Or you just shaking your head like you think it's a yes. Okay. Anybody else? Nobody wants to make eye contact with me? Well, you gotta make eye contact with the Moray. All right, without further ado, bring up Moray Malak, y'all.
All right. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
All right. So we'll go ahead and make an attempt to finish this out today. I've been in chapter 19 for a couple of weeks now.
Right.
All right. We got the rest of this in chapter 20 to finish, right? So what do we make mention of last week? In last week's portion. What you got out? We didn't talk about mixing last week, but we did, but right. You jumped ahead of the gun, but it's all good. We take it. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So yes, we spoke about tailbearing. We know that's a big number. All right. Go ahead.
We spoke about judging righteously, and how we ought to judge Torah, and not to stay to the forward or on the face.
Yes. Righteous judgment. Absolutely. What you got? I got
We talked about tailbearing having similarity in reference to kindling the fire.
Yes, tailbearing. How does tailbearing have a similarity with kindling of fire? Because you're adding fuel to it. All right.
Right.
Yes, strife is considered an abomination. Hey, well, it seems like y'all took some notes last week. Everybody just popping off these answers this week, you know. That's what I'm talking about. All right, sis, what you got? What do you got? Okay, you want me to come back to you? Okay, yeah, we talked about how to identify tailbearing, right? All right. Overall, you know, what you get out of it, you know, that type of conversation is destructive, right? It's damaging. Okay. Go ahead up.
Yeah, we were talking about how like the word
Yes. It actually resides within the innermost parts of a person's being. Okay? So Cain, absolutely. All right. Anything else? Yes, Kate. I can't hear you guys. Stand up for me. You're not supposed to do what?
Walk in other people's ways.
You're not supposed to walk in other people. Okay, I understand. So in other words, we're not supposed to do what the other nations do, right? Okay, I got you. All right. Cain. All right, so let's go into it. We're going to Wayikra chapter 19, on Leviticus chapter 19, and we're going to start at verse 19.
Wayikra, chapter 19, verse 19. You are to keep my statutes. You should not breed together two kinds of your cattle. You should not sow your field with two kinds of seed. Nor wear a garment upon you of two kinds of material mixed together.
Okay, so it opens up and saying, again, you ought to keep my statutes, right? You're not to breed two types of cattle together, or beef specifically, or sow your field with two kinds of seeds, all right? Or, wear garments that have two types of fabric. Can you go to the next slide for me? Okay. So that right there, that's a liger. Yeah, that's a liger. That's a lion and a tiger mix. That actually exists. Okay, that picture right there. That thing is almost as tall as she is. I don't know how short or tall she is, but that's a pretty big cat. Okay, that's a liger. All right. And you know, I'm talking modern day today. You know, these people are doing stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? They're taking breeds of whatever they can think of, right, and making a new species. I like it. Go ahead. Out.
But it can't reproduce of its own kind.
It cannot reproduce of its own kind. Okay. What's the next one? Say that one more time.
So these shots just mean it's woven together. Like polyester, 50% polyester, 50% cotton. It's woven. It's in the woven, but you can weave how it's made together. It's the shot. Versus you may have like a cotton shirt with a patch that's made of something.
That's what I meant right now. Yeah, I'm just hitting.
So you're saying it's okay if if it's attached,
Yeah.
but not just woven into the fabric.
Right. It's not supposed to be broken. That's
Okay.
what you should do. But, you know, when you deal, since we're talking about certain medicinal properties of block, cotton, it has a zero base. If you're looking at like an alkaline, I'm using that example. Cotton is zero.
Right.
You can put linen on top of cotton. You can put wool on top of cotton. It doesn't affect you. If you put wool, they say if you put wool on top of linen, you'll actually itch or you feel off. It's like blocking certain frequencies and stuff like that.
Right. And essentially what you're doing is you're taking a synthetic compound and you're mixing it with a natural compound, which that's just not, it's not how that's supposed to work. All right. All right, go to the next one. Then here's the favorite food, right? So you know that they like for an example, the nuggets, like at McDonald's, right?
Mm.
I don't know what those things are,
Kane.
but there's something. It's like some compressed chicken and you know all the other. It's something. You know, it's not chicken. You know what I mean? And that's like the first example that popped in my mind. It's like, you know, so, and on top of that, you know, that's really something that we, how can I put it? Due to the fact that we in captivity and stuff like that, the Most High said our bread was going to be defiled.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean just because that's the case, you know, you can go and enjoy the things that you're supposed to stay away from.
Okay.
All right. The ultimate bottom line is that, you know, since you can't do things the way that you're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, this is one result of, you know, getting away from being set apart, because your food was set apart too. It was designed that way. All right. So we're not supposed to sow our seeds in terms of, you know, the things that we're growing with different kinds of information. All right, you just don't do it. All right, because essentially what you're doing is you're taking away from, you know, let's say for an example, you're taking away from what a lemon is supposed to do. If you try to mix it with, I don't know, something else, orange or a grape, you know, just don't do it. All right, go ahead.
From what I understand, agriculture, it damages the soil.
Yeah.
It's all. If you're an agricultural person, you'll have more understanding as far as how you sow your fields, mixing fruit with a vegetable in the same row and stuff like that. It does damage to the actual soil and will reduce the harvest for the next year if there is one at all.
Like you mentioned with the lighter, how it basically Caribbean farm, but it can't reproduce at all, right?
No.
Yeah, so because it can't reproduce, and then you're mixing these fruits, they technically can't reproduce. And I read that the GMOs cause infertility. So, I mean, it's all against what the Most High even wants you to do. That's to be fruitful and multiply.
All right, everybody good on that? So talking about animals, food, and clothing. All right. Go ahead out.
Verse 20. Now, if a man lies carnally with a woman who is a slave, acquired for another man, but who has in no way been redeemed or given her freedom, there shall be punishment. They shall not, however, be put to death, because she was not free.
How come they're not put to death? But he lay with it says that now if a man lies carnally with a woman who is a slave acquired for another man, right? And then he goes on to say she hasn't been redeemed or freed. It says there's punishment. It says that the death penalty is not going to take place. Why is that? Yeah, I know she hasn't been freed. I got you. I'm with you. Word up. She's the property of her owner. That's why the death penalty doesn't take place? No. Go ahead.
It's because she doesn't belong. I mean, she belongs to someone, but it's not like it's the slave's wife, because he didn't make her his wife, so then if another man was to have sex with her, it's the property, but at the same time, it's like no one's each other, so. it wouldn't count.
And that's almost in the ballpark. You had something? Rob?
You want me to say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like you said, she's in the ballpark. She's not she doesn't belong. She's not a what's the word? Isha in the fact of
Right.
he's gonna take it as a wife. She was serving. So now you damage goods.
Right.
per se.
So, and it does use the word free, but essentially that's redeemed. And so, in other words, she doesn't really have, the right, you know what I'm saying, so to speak, that a freed woman would have. So, it's exactly what you say. It says, go ahead.
Status.
Okay, she doesn't have that status. So that's why the death penalty is not incurred. Now, had she had the status and something like that had taken place, we know that that's what? That's adultery. Okay? So this is not to be confused with being betrothed or promised to another. You understand what I mean? This is a completely different instance because it's talking about a servant or a slave. So the status is completely different. Everybody follow what I'm saying? All right, good.
Verse 21. You shall bring his guilt offering to Yahweh, to the doorway of the tent of meeting, a ram for a guilt offering. The Kohen shall also make atonement for him with the ram of the guilt offering for Yahweh, for his sin, which he has committed, and the sin which he has committed will be forgiven. When you enter the land and plant all kinds of trees for food, then you shall count their fruit as forbidden. 3 years it shall be forbidden to you. It should not be eaten. But in the 4th year, all its fruit shall be set apart, an offering of praise to Yahweh. In the 5th year, you are to eat of its fruit, and its yield may increase for you.
So why do you have to wait? Why is the fruit forbidden for 3 years when you enter the land and start planting? That was your question? That's my question to y'all. Why is it forbidden? That's it. Go ahead.
Is it that the land is still, defiled in a sense?
It didn't say that the land was defiled. So where'd you get defiled from?
There's other seeds that have been planted there, in a sense. It was for it's uncircumcised, so unpure.
Okay, so you say it's uncircumcised, it's impure. Okay, I got you. Go ahead, sis.
I was thinking that you don't really know when the 7th year it has been reaped, so wait, you might be able to even through that time period. I don't know, I'm trying to think.
7th year?
Like, because the 7th year, you're not supposed to reap it unless if you enter into someone's land and it's not yours. I don't know. I was just thinking that.
What? And we keep reading. It says in the 5th year, you know what I'm saying, you reap the increase of what you plant. All right. I'm gonna come back to that. Go ahead. Oh, go ahead. Okay.
Well, it's not clean. It's uncircumcised because once you come into the land, something else has been planted there, so it has to wait for the whatever was planted there to get up out of.
It don't say that.
But that's what it is.
All right. Go ahead. Doc.
Well, if you just study again agriculture, it's about planting, allowing the you till the ground, so on and so forth. You plant the seeds, and you give the land a certain amount of time to pretty much
Get used to the soul.
get used to the soil. And then when it yields and so on, in the 5th year and so on and so forth, it's like I looked at it before, but in scientific terms, these revolutions of years of tilling the soil, letting it sit, tilling the soil, letting it rest, it yields a lot more in that process. The tilling, letting the land rest for a certain amount of years, and when it bears the fruit in a certain year, that's when they'll give you more yield.
Yeah, anybody who's done plant trees or fruit, You don't just plant it and then just take over its first year. You gotta let it build its strength up. This tree is still relatively small in the first year. 2 years it gets bigger. Each year it builds itself up, and then you want this plant though.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna. You got a question? Then I'll.
And I'll add to whatever.
So that means that you have to make, like, for the proper vitamins to get released into.
Okay. I go from the system they use that I understand. They plant certain crops in a stagger. So it's not like you're waiting 5 years for the oranges to grow. You're waiting 5 years for the oranges to grow, but the years in between, there's something else that might grow. You understand? So like a revolution of your crops. So you may have your other citrus plants growing the 4th year. Mangoes might be growing in the 3rd year and so on. But in the time span, each one is being evolved 5 years in between.
Well, on the 5th year, you're good. On the third year, you know what I'm saying, you're not, it's forbidden for you, right? I'm gonna read it again. Let's read that again.
Verse 23. When you enter the land, plant all kinds of trees for food. Then you shall count their fruit as forbidden. 3 years it shall be forbidden to you. It shall not be eaten. But in the 4th year, all its fruit shall be set apart, an offering of praise to Yahweh. In the 5th year, you are to eat of its fruit, and its yield may increase for you. I am Yahweh Elohim.
Okay, so you got in the 3rd year is forbidden. In the 4th year, it's set apart. So you have a period of time in which you're offering or you're giving thanks for this, right? Then in the 5th year, you pretty much reap what you've sown. All right. So if I have to bring it down, in a more and give it another parallel, just think of it as savings, as a savings account, right? After so many so many months, so many years, right? You get dividends, right, based on what you put in. So you can have multiple sections, right? And then at a certain time, you can reap all the benefits of what you put into the account. You understand what I'm saying? So, you don't want to just put something in there and then immediately take it out because then you haven't earned anything from it. So it's like you did all this work for what? For nothing. Does that make sense?
Right.
So you got to remember these type of things, our agriculture, that was a big part of wealth for us. If you had these things, you talk about land, animals, fruits and stuff, all the things that acquired, this was known wealth in the nation. Go ahead.
It's understanding we have to deal with money. You go back to agriculture community, that wasn't money. That was your goods. So the same principle you have of investing, the same principle that he just explained in the land.